Are you playing, Mitch?
I don't know. Mitch, congratulations, I guess. How's it feel to be here on the verge of 100 tests?
Same as every other week, I guess. No, a chance to win another test match away from home, which is never easy to do. We've obviously had a good couple of weeks, and I guess it makes me feel old being 99 games under the belt. But yeah, it's another great place to play. The last tour here, we finished here in 2015 and then went on to the Ashes. So for a few of us, good memories from that one 10 years ago, and hopefully another good week.
How are you feeling? Obviously, there's a team meeting tomorrow and a presentation. How are you feeling about all the attention sort of being on you sort of leading up to this one?
No, don't like it. Just get on with the cricket.
When you reflect back on the 99 so far, was there a moment where you felt comfortable in Test cricket? You thought, I'm going to go okay here?
I don't know. I haven't really thought too much about all the games before, but I think I've mentioned it in the past. It was probably around that 2015 mark, and for a long time there I was either in and out or not good enough or injured. So it's a pretty stop-start to the first portion of Test cricket, and then obviously had a bit of success along the way in white ball cricket and got a bit more comfortable in how things were going bowling wise, and started to put the pieces together with a few tools in red ball cricket, and then had a bit of an extended run there. So perhaps it was around that stage where things started to feel like I was capable of playing a lot more of it. I guess may have had some of the tools along the way, but then to actually use them properly and learn about it along the journey has been good as well.
What are those key tools?
I don't know, what do you think they are?
The one that goes in, the one that goes that way, and the one that goes straight across.
Keep it simple.
And
I
the
like
one that hits the length.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And the one that backs up the length.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I've always been lucky enough to have a bit of airspeed, so it was kind of harnessing the rest around that. It's always sort of, I guess early doors I had the ability to swing the new ball and bowl fast, but then didn't have a lot through the period where the ball didn't do everything or anything. I was obviously had the ability to reverse swing it, but that portion through the middle. So grow up in international cricket with two of my closest mates who are two of the world's best, to learn from them along the way and develop a bit more to my game over the years has certainly helped me in the long run, and then adapt to a wobble seam, or however people want to describe it, and then be able to bowl in different facets of the game, different conditions around the world. It's probably helped me get to as far down the track as I have.
Just and you said you don't like the attention, but can you acknowledge the longevity part of it, Mitch, and the fact that you're just the second fast bowler to get to this mark, what it's done to your body, how difficult it is to get there?
What has it done to my body? There's a few scars and a few sore bits most days, but no, I think growing up, I was always wanting to pull on the baggy green and play. Didn't think I'd play one game, but to have 99 chances to do that's been a real privilege, and to play with some of Australia's greats, some future greats, to play with, in particular two guys that I've grown up with through cricket, and then obviously Nathan, you add into that, and we've spent a lot of time together. So to play with a lot of really close mates, to play with a lot of really good people around the staff and the playing group has been really special. And then, it's no surprise that bowling takes its toll on people, and it's not just me or Josh or Pat. It happens with fast bowling, but there's got to be a part of you that knows how to bowl through things, to find ways to be effective, to, when things aren't going well, to still play your role in the team. So I think it's not lost on myself or the three of us how lucky I think we are that we're all from the same place, so we train together. We sit in rehab rooms together over the years. The ability to push each other along the way, whether it's a flat week or a test week, I think that contributes to the longevity of the three of us in particular.
And just about that as well, so how important was it to understand your own body? I mean, others have called you a warrior in this team, and when did that happen, and how well do you know it?
Yeah, I think you learn about different things along the way. I know I was probably a late adapter to bowling, if you like, with not doing too much of it as a kid. So to whether it's the growing pains or the your body adapting to different loads of bowling, and then working out what good pain is, bad pain is, just general soreness. They all contribute to, I guess, the progression of a young cricketer or a young bowler. So, I certainly had to learn those pretty quickly. Otherwise, I was probably going to be at the back end of it pretty quick as well. And there's a fair bit of stubbornness there along the way, and maybe some stupidity at times. But as long as I'm continuing to play my role, no matter how the body's feeling, then that's the best thing I can do for the team.
When you say stupidity, what specifically are you referring to? Just playing through things that you don't think you should have played through, or there moments you thought,
bowling for 15 years? I've said it before. I know my body well enough that I know what I can and can't play through, and I'm never going to go in a game that I don't think I can get through. I think the final straw there was when I snapped my foot, the first pink ball, and I couldn't walk. But I let the guys, left them a man down. Thankfully, I took a few wickets along the way and bowled a few overs, but I've been on the end of it where we've been a man down and had to bowl extra. So, I think you learn that as a cricketer along the way. But whether it be jabs or painkillers along the way, I know what I can and can't get through.
Mitch, it's been well documented that you've missed IPLs, we've made more money there to play Test cricket and put your body on live for Australia. Can you talk about your mindset on your 100th there, and you're glad you did it that way?
Yeah, I wouldn't change it. Probably going back to the white ball stuff, it was probably the Test cricket was the hardest format to either feel like I was good enough for or felt like I was capable of doing. So then to get that opportunity, I wasn't going to let that pass at all. So the years that I did miss franchise cricket or didn't play anything, I think that was, I don't regret that at all, to get my body in as good a spot as I could for Australia, to play 99 games or whatever it may be, spend some time at home, spend some time with Elisa and family. That's the reasons why I did those things. And it's whether it's paid off now, being a couple of days away from maybe playing 100 or the series wins or the Test match wins. That's looking back at it, I wouldn't change it.
You've spoken about this being a big target over the years, the 100. Now that you've got there, do you need to reassess what your goals from here, and what are some of the goals from beyond, having achieved so much already?
Not really. It's another game. I'm not retiring, so I don't know why we're talking so much about it. But I think what Andrew said something the other day about we're not a young bowling group. It's whilst having a little bit of an eye on what's to come, also having a mind on making sure we're as fit and as impactful as we have been when we were younger. So what that looks like going forward, I'm not sure. I'll have a few weeks to think about things, I guess, along the way this year, but obviously we've got a big summer coming up. Our first focus is this week, and hopefully having a good week for everyone to finish the series off. And then we prep for what's going to be a pretty busy summer as well.
I know Nathan has spoken about 27, and Steve has. Is that something on your radar at all? The India tour, another India tour, another Ashes, like that?
It's too far down the road to think of. So purely looking to this series, and then obviously a big summer, and we'll reassess from there going forward.
It's just not often that you start your career and there's your namesake doing the same thing, and then you kind of are looked at in a similar Mitch bowling fast, and you kind of stepped into his shoes when you retired. Just how that was like when as a youngster playing with him, and then take over from him.
Yeah, I mean, I very similar in the way we went about our cricket. I guess both left armers who tried to bowl really fast, try to be attacking with bat and with ball. I mean, coming into the group with Mitch being the trainer that he is and the fast bowler that he was, I certainly, I guess, was his shadow at times and picked up a lot of things from him, whether it be the way he trained, the way he lifted in the gym and trying to be strong and get your body in a position to do what we needed to do for a long period of time. So, whether he thought that way or not, I certainly saw him as a bit of a mentor, or quiet mentor in the background, certainly in the first part of my career, and then to see what he did as a cricketer and how he prepared and his mindset there, and obviously him moving on sort of midway through my career, and then to almost carry on from where he started. There's not too many left arm bowlers going around as it is, let alone have two in the same setup. So that was I was grateful for that opportunity, and to carry on past where he was cool as well.
I know you're very much team first and the result and everything, but can you reflect on a match you recall fondly for what you did on the field?
Not really. Honestly, I think I think the most memorable parts. I'm not one to reflect hugely on what's been. I probably will when I'm finished, and I don't have to worry about the getting out of the bed to bowl too much. But no, I certainly remember the wins, and whether it's a series wins or test wins, they're the ones that stick with me the most. And you know, whether it's Alex Carey's first team song last week, or songs after retaining in Ashes, or winning the BGT at home, whatever it may be, they're the moments that I think. I'm not going to speak for anyone else, but they're the special moments, I think, as a cricketer in this group, and it's been a lot of fun. So they're the ones I remember fondly.
Your average at home and away is very similar. Is that adaptability, ability to make an impact in various conditions, something you pride yourself in?
Yeah, I think that's probably progressed the last few years as well with adapting my tools or whatever it may be to later in my bowling life. But yeah, I think I've always had that airspeed, so at times that can take the pitch conditions out of the equation at times. Not always, but at times. And being left-handed is obviously a different point of angle or perception for the batters. So yeah, it's been enjoyable to play my role in different conditions and still be able to be impactful around the world, which I mean, it doesn't happen every week, but over the course of a while, it's been good to play that role.
Bringing it up in a pink ball test, obviously you've had a lot of success with all three coloured balls, but given how much you've dominated the pink one, is there any sort of significance around that? Yeah,
it's quite, wow, I don't think it's poetic, but quite funny that I'm playing 100 in a pink ball game. So yeah, I mean, geez, the session last night, I had to bat it in bowl, but there might be a few things going on at night with the pink juke. A new one for us as a group, I think Usman's the only one who's played with a pink juke, and it was an English juke, and he said the county game went for a day and a half. So yeah, it looks a pretty good wicket. Exciting to play a day-night test away from home. Obviously the last pink test against the West Indies didn't go away, so a chance to redeem ourselves there. But no, really exciting for everyone to play a pink ball away from home here at Sabina Park, and yeah, it's just hopefully a really enjoyable week for everyone.
How was fielding under the lights?
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, the lights are a bit lower than Adelaide Oval, I guess. But yeah, apart from, I think maybe a little bit darker in these two pockets at the change room end. Not anything too dark, but yeah, just the different levels of lights I think was something that people were getting used to. But overall, I think pretty good.
Did the batters sort of report back anything from last night? Did it swing any more than what the Kookaburra pink ball does?
It was a lot of sidearm throwing. So we'll all bowl. I think we will all bowl. I think Josh and I are definitely. I'm not sure about Pat. We'll bowl this afternoon and see what that's like. I think first reporting, I didn't listen too much to the batters. There's a bit of swing, bit of nip. They're quite the balls stay quite hard. They were all brand new balls to start with, so we'll see how they wear. But the square, the wicket in particular, looks like it's probably the most evening covering of grass we've had this series. So it's a bit of a lottery to see what the wickets do, but at first look, it looks the best of the three.